Hello, another week has gone by and I am back with another book. We have book club tonight, 6 p.m. on Zoom. I will put the link in the comments. Everyone is welcome. This month's book is in keeping with our theme of books that have woman in the title, and it's by an award-winning author from Britain. This is The Woman Who Went to Bed for a Year by Sue Townsend. After they'd gone, Eva slid the bolt across the door and disconnected the telephone. She liked having the house to herself. She went from room to room, tidying, straightening, and collecting the cups and plates that her husband and children had left on various surfaces. Somebody had left a soup spoon on the arm of her special chair, the one she had upholstered at night school. She immediately went to the kitchen and examined the contents of her Clean Ease cleaning products box. What would remove a Heinz tomato soup stain from embroidered silk damask? As she searched, she remonstrated with herself. It's your own fault. You should have kept the chair in your bedroom. It was pure vanity on your part to have it on display in the sitting room. You wanted visitors to notice the chair and to tell you how beautiful it was, so that you could tell them that it had taken 2 years to complete the embroidery, and that you had been inspired by Claude Monet's Water Lily Pond and Weeping Willow. The trees alone had taken a year. There was a small pool of tomato soup on the kitchen floor that she hadn't noticed until she stepped in it and left orange footprints. The little non-stick saucepan containing half a can of tomato soup was still simmering on the hob. Too lazy to take the pan off the stove, she thought. Then she remembered that the twins were Leeds University's problem now. She caught her reflection in the smoky glass of the wall-mounted oven. She looked away quickly. If she had taken a while to look, she would have seen a woman of 50, with a lovely, fine-boned face, pale, inquisitive eyes, and a Clara Bow mouth that always looked as though she were about to speak. Nobody, not even Brian, her husband, had seen her without lipstick. Eva thought that red lips complemented the black clothes she habitually wore. Sometimes she allowed herself a little gray. Once Brian had come home from work to find Eva in the garden, in her black Wellingtons, just having pulled up a bunch of turnips. He said to her, "For Christ's sake, Eva, you look like post-war Poland." Her face was currently fashionable. Vintage, according to the girl on the Chanel counter where she bought her lipstick. Always remembering to throw the receipt away, her husband would not understand the outrageous expense. She picked up the saucepan, walked from the kitchen into the sitting room, and threw the soup all over her precious chair. She then went upstairs into her bedroom and, without removing her clothes or her shoes, got into bed and stayed there for a year. She didn't know it would be a year. She climbed into bed thinking she would leave it again after half an hour, but the comfort of the bed was exquisite. The white sheets were fresh and smelled of new snow. She turned on her side toward the open window and watched the sycamore in the garden shed its blazing leaves. She had always loved September. That's it for today. What are you reading this week? Please tell me in the comments. I'd love to hear about it, and I will talk to you again.